pandemic, we are all locked inside our houses. Mobility is very limited, and on top of it, everybody is talking about consuming fresh fruits and vegetables in order to boost up our immunity, in order to be healthy. But the challenge is how to consume them, on a daily basis, how to get fresh fruits and vegetables on a daily basis to our door when we are not moving outside. And that has bring again to the limelight the topic of fresh versus frozen fruits and vegetables. Hi, this is Uma and I'm your belly fat loss coach. Today I'm going to discuss with you fresh versus frozen fruits and vegetables. What's the difference, whether we should be consuming frozen fruits and vegetables, and what will be the nutritional value of frozen fruits and vegetables if we consume them. Yeah, we all know fruits and vegetables gives a lot of vitamins, minerals and antioxidants, and that of course helps us in building our immunity and keeping us healthy and to fight against a lot of viruses and bacteria. Yeah, but having them on a daily basis is a real challenge, and that's how the market of frozen fruits and vegetables came into the picture. So let's understand what's the difference between the two. So obviously nothing can beat the fresh fruits and vegetables because they are loaded with nutrition. The fruits which are locally grown are ripened well on time, and we can have them and when they are at the highest nutrition level. Okay, and if you are growing in your backyard, in your home garden, then nothing can beat it. You can just pluck it and consume it, so you are getting all the nutrients which you need. And the third best option is your grocery store. But definitely the time it reaches the grocery store, your nutrients get lost because it takes some time. But definitely thanks to our transportation system that we are getting all fruits and vegetables throughout the year. Yeah, but what happens to the nutrition value? Because it gets ripened during the transportation time, so obviously it has to be plucked before they are fully ripe, and that leads to loss of nutrition, and that's how it reaches to the grocery store and then it comes to our home. So now let's understand what happens to the frozen fruits and vegetables. So once the vegetables plucked from the tree, they wash, cut, blanched and freeze it, and that's how it comes to the grocery store and then to our houses. So the blanching process leads to the loss of nutrition. So what is this blanching? They put the vegetable into the hot water so that the bacteria and the viruses all get killed and it doesn't spoil, and they quickly take it out from the hot water to the ice water so that the nutrition, the color, the texture remains the same, and then they freeze it and pack it and then freeze it, and that's how the process of frozen vegetables comes into the picture. So nutrition losses happen only during the blanching process. What happens to the frozen fruits? So frozen fruits, they don't blanch because that will lose the texture and the color, so they just wash them, cut them and pack them and freeze them, and that's how they come to the grocery store. So they have the full nutrition value intact in them because they have plucked the fruit when they are completely ripe, when they are at the best nutrition level, and then just they are washing it and packing it. So the nutrition loss is very, very less. So guys, the crux of the story is you can safely consume your frozen fruits and vegetables because the nutritional value is almost same like your fresh fruits and vegetables. So you just have to see your convenience, the availability of the fruits and vegetables. And what happens most of the time is, because we are always in the dilemma of whether to consume fresh or frozen, we don't consume. Yeah, and we miss on those vitamins, minerals and antioxidants which our body needs. So without any hesitation, go ahead, pack your fridge, load your fridge with frozen fruits and vegetables so that you don't go out but you still get the nutrition value of fruits and vegetables which we are looking, which is required during this test. I hope this video have given you the clarity of fresh versus frozen fruits and vegetables and what to choose. And if you like this video, give a big thumbs up to it and follow us on YouTube. Subscribe my channel. Thank you.